Hi everyone, it's Maurie Pickering here from the Pickering Auto Group. Today we're going to showcase this brand new MG Cyberster. So I brought a collection of our cars together here today, right from our virtual TC, TF and MGA. I think the history of this car is so important to understand. We've got to capture what is basically the essence of this car, and when it came back from the Roadsters, right back from the early 20s, obviously 30s, 40s, 50s, up into the 70s. And you know, if we come with the evolution of time, it's important for us to take this opportunity to see the importance of what an MG Cyberstar stands for. Yes, it's an all-electric motor car, but it was important that this car was brought out to have the DNA and the history of all the relevance of both the era of this motor cars that brought us preceding Roadsters that we have here today. We're going to showcase the car, we're going to take it up to Norwell, and we're going to take you through the features of the car. And I suppose we look at all these sorts of things. I suppose we're looking at ticking the box. So we're looking at performance in this car, we're looking at obviously luxury in the car, safety in the car, drivability, but importantly, you know, does it have the spirit and the DNA that this car was originally conceived about? To me, I think it has in spades. So I look forward to taking time to show you as we go through this today, and we showcase this amazing motor car. Well, obviously this is called a Cyberstar for the reason. You know, first impressionable thing is obviously this wraparound screen on the dash here. Obviously it comes up with the current charge on the car, and obviously it's 100% before we head off today. But you've got obviously trip computers, you've got all variable things that are set over here, energy consumption, then you've got your music that can be dialed in here, and a variety of things, obviously Android, all the compatibility that we have in these modern terms today. Then you have a lower panel down here, which is a digital panel again, which drives power on, power off, roof up, roof down. You've got the door controls here. Two convenient drink holders, of course, and an iPhone slit to put your phone in here. So very practical in the layout inside. Very easy operation of getting in and out of the car, which is great. Before we drive away, I was just mentioning before the familiarity of the dash, the way it wraps around you. But importantly down here, we've got driving mode, seating mode. So we slide this across here, we've got lighting mode, ambient lighting mode, your cluster, which is what you want showing up on the top of the cluster up the top here. So you can change everything individually. MG Pilot, which is all your safety programming that you can go through in terms of forward collision, overspeed audible warning, intelligent overspeed warning. There is just so much information that this car and this technology has been put in this motor car, and it's just a tremendous piece of technology. Door locking systems, the status of the car, is there any maintenance due on the car, the kilometres to the next service, the battery voltage, and then your power off mode. So that's just a brief, that's just that one lower panel I was mentioning before. So there's a lot in this motor car, which it goes without saying. So look forward to showing you more. Let's get on the drive, and we'll take the car up to Norwell and put it through its paces. I just thought I'd also point out to you the great thing about this motor car. Again, on this touch panel we have comfort, sport, custom mode in terms of the driving performance you want from the motor car. Obviously the battery has capacity, and depending on how you drive the car, the battery capacity will be accelerated in the way it uses that. But you know, the great thing that you can do is you can set up the driving standards that you were looking for, and the pleasure we're looking to get out of the drive today. Silence is golden. These new electric cars, I must say, I have always traditionally preferred the noise of V8s and things like that, but it's a unique and different feeling when you hop in, and there's just absolutely nothing but response from the throttle and no noise. Very impressive first impressions. The car's so smooth. Seen on the steering wheel here, and we've talked about this a little bit before, the Super Sport mode is like a boost button. You can put that down and it will deliver exciting extra performance to the car. The car, obviously, everyone talks about 0 to 60. Well, this car is a 3.2 seconds to 0 to 60. Maxes out around 125 miles an hour. In the old terms, probably 210 kilometres an hour, which is, you know, again, exceedingly fast for any circumstance. We're limited to 110 kilometres an hour, so we'll be behaving ourselves on the way up to Norwell. But certainly, I will show you things about this motor car which I think are just exquisite. And it replicates, you know, if we remember the history of this car was so important that it delivers. And, you know, I remember really when the E-Type came out as the British car, and the legendary status that's left and the mark that's left on the auto industry and people in general, obviously, over these past 50, 60 years. It's important this car lives up to that history of what the brand stands for. So we'll enjoy communicating that with you today and getting our impressions and sharing it with you. This car is a dual motor car, which means it has front wheel and rear wheel drive. 375 kilowatts combined, which is, I suppose, in the old terminology, around 500 horsepower. Again, the amazing thing with this charging, I mean, this is a 500-mile charging car. It can be charged in 35 minutes. It can be charged overnight at home and just plug it in to your normal 7 or 11 kilowatt type charger. And in 9 hours, we'll have the car restored back to 100%. So, 500 miles is a long way to go. People concern themselves a little bit about, well, do we have enough charging stations, etc., etc. It's as simple as driving the car. This car particularly, I mean, it's probably, it certainly could be an everyday car, but the uniqueness of driving this car on a one-on-one occasion, whether it's a Sunday or whatever you may be doing, is I suppose romanticises the history of what the car's about. The incredible value for money proposition here we have. I mean, we have a car that's, really does Porsche times, Lamborghini times in terms of acceleration times through its technology. And you're talking about a car that starts at $108,000 in the rear-wheel drive form or the rear motor form, and finishes at $128,000 for the all-wheel drive form. So with the MG Cyberster, the legend lives on. That's all we could say, really. It shows to me that we have built into this car a history and the feeling of the last 100 years, and we haven't lost anything. We've just got a very, very nice motor car to drive. Hi everyone, Maurie Pickering here again, out here at Norwell Driver Training Centre again with Paul. I've brought something pretty special today, I think. What do you think, mate? You just laid your eyes on it?
Yeah.
MG Cyberster.
To tell you the truth, didn't know it existed, but now I do.
Good.
I said you were bringing something cool, but...
Yeah, pretty cool, mate. Electric car, full electric car, front motor, rear motor, delivers 375 kilowatts. So not dissimilar to last week's car, but a totally different experience, driving experience, of course, with this car. So being a full electric motor car, it replaces obviously the whole era of MG Roadsters from the 1930s all the way through the last car of the MGB. So this car, a lot of thoughts going into this motor car, being an all-wheel drive car, and also obviously there is a two-wheel drive version that's actually come to market as well. So Paul's going to take it out and do a track evaluation, showcase the car, and we'll get your thoughts.
Well, it goes as good as it looks. I think we're on a winner, mate.
Absolutely, mate.
I definitely see the MG DNA there.
Let's go for a drive.
Wouldn't look out of place in Beverly Hills, would it?
No, mate, no. Very true. So we'll go for a drive and we'll get Paul's thoughts afterwards.
It's very space age, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it?
That's good, isn't it? I like that because you're not taking away from your...
Correct. It's got a low silhouette there.
Not taking your eyes off the road.
Yeah. Compare the Julia rear-wheel drive last week to something like this, so it's a completely different experience.
It's definitely got more power.
But it's four-wheel drive. Back's pulling, the back's pushing.
Yeah, you get in there and the front pulls you around the last little bit.
So it's a value equation, $128,000. I mean, we drove that beautiful Julia last week, an exemplary motor car, $175,000. The diversity in the two cars, rear-wheel drive, 500 horsepower. This car equates to 500 horsepower electric, all-wheel drive. So it's just a complete comparison, I think, when you're talking about two cars and how they drive.
Good Gold Coast car, isn't it? Roof off.
Yeah, roof off,
Cruising at night.
And you're not doing, let's say you lead electric kilometres, people saying, do you do 20 kilometres, we go 100 kilometres a day, I've got to go to Brisbane. This has now got the charging capacity as well, so you go to Brisbane and back for the day, pop it on charge overnight, it's back to full recovery the next morning. So the thought of we've only got 200 kilometre range and all that sort of stuff, that's finished as well.
People learn.
Look at the performance of this car.
Yeah, and you learn to drive on the regen too, once you get used to it.
You do.
make that a bit of a challenge. And
But on the highway, of course, you've got 35 minutes, so you pull up to a charger that's got that massive capacity.
yeah,
The car can charge in 35 minutes, go and have a coffee, and yep, continue on with your journey.
and most hotels have got parking spaces
Yeah,
for
they do.
EVs, so you get premium parking without having to pay for it.
Correct.
It just doesn't understand. It's the first EV I've driven that doesn't.
Well, you tend to find that
Push
all the
like a
road cars,
dog.
I found even years ago, you're driving on 11, the front of you starting to wash.
Yeah.
You know.
Like even if I'll just overdrive this entry, you look.
Yeah.
It just keeps.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So look, does it live up to the 100-year history of you know, MG's Roadster history? It was important that this car come to market, and you know, it was like the E-Type Jaguar. It was ahead of its time. It was an amazing car. We haven't had since we had the MGV, really, we haven't had a car fitting into this category, so it was important that MG put the resources, the development behind bringing such a special car back to the market.
What's it got? Brembo brakes?
Brembo brakes, yep. See
How
we
good
go.
are they?
That'll do.
It's pretty good.
We have full stop, full go.
I've bedded them in now, you smell it?
Yeah, no, they're fine.
It just keeps turning. Look, look,
Yeah.
that's
More
incredible.
steering angle, it just keeps,
Yeah.
keeps delivering what you want.
Yeah, normally you'd just be leaving the road. Incredible.
So, you know, it's interesting, isn't it? You know so much driving, but you can still get shit. There you go.
What, trail brakes? If you try and, like, every other EV I've driven, even the Porsche, if you push into the corner like that, it'll give up the front.
Right,
She just keeps coming around.
That's why I'm asking you to, you know, certainly be involved with your experience, mate. Because your content is invaluable.
Yeah.
For real life experience for people to
So
understand what's been put in the car, what effort's gone into the design of the car, and it makes it very special.
Yeah, so for me it handles really well, but the ride's not aggressive.
Yeah, no, it's a GT. It's
Yeah,
Grand
so
Touring.
it's-
So you know, like I was saying before, like
There's a couple
some of
of-
those cars get you to deliver the thing, but they rattle the fillings out of your head.
That's right.
And you got the exhaust drain, you got
Yeah.
everything going on. It's like, what's pleasurable about that? Unless you're on a racetrack. So, you know, but for this, it's all about the driver, where you're sitting. I think it's just amazing.
Yeah, it's got that aeroplane type cockpit feel to it, like
Yeah.
modern. Everything's glass. It's here. I don't have to take my eyes off the horizon to see what's going on. Everything's where I can see it. Steering's where you want it to be. So then I've got my driving modes here. So I've got a paddle here which says KERS. That must be for harvesting power.
Yes.
So I should just be able to come onto that. There you go. So once you get pretty good at driving that too, you can regenerate a fair bit of power. I reckon the big thing when you drive an EV is you end up being a better driver because you're looking ahead, trying to use the regen to slow you down, not just driving up and then going, oh, I need to stop. So,
Well, that's also good for your passengers too, as we both know. When you get a driver that does this at every step.
well, you notice if you get in
it's not a good feeling.
you get into an Uber that's an EV, the driving experience is different because the Uber driver's trying to maximise his range.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah. No, it's good, mate.
Well, pleased you like it.
It's a great car.
We've got such a great collection in the Pickering Auto Group of cars, and it's just great to be able to get them out. And,
I'm quite tall too, and I wasn't in the wind or.
No, I think
Like I'm a big guy. Like.
Yeah, well, more you
and
certainly
I'm-
Michael Jordan's not there, but you know, you do still have seat space here. They've got some nice space behind the seat here too, Paul, so you can actually put a bit of stuff in there.
You wouldn't want to show it to the missus, you'd have to buy one, wouldn't you? It's a pretty good thing. So look at all the people come to see it, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at it. Spectators abound,
A lot
mate.
of people have turned up to see it, mate. They're popular, aren't they?
Yeah.
isn't it? That's blew me away, mate.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting
Well,
that.
you know, compared to last week, we're in the rain,
Well,
500 horsepower rear-wheel drive, and now we're...
Well, I've driven most EVs.
I know you have, I know. You know, you have all of these new cars being tested here. So when you get a direct comparison, that's what I was trying to get, you know, and I know you do that with me without any straight up, this is what you think.
No, it's independent.
And I just think it's a mighty impressive motor car.
Yeah.
Mighty
Well,
impressive.
look at the crowd that are coming to see it, mate.
That's it.
Unbelievable.
Well, what do you think, mate? Basically, we want to get candid thoughts. I know we talked about it on the track.
I wasn't so much when I was on the track because it actually blew me away.
Okay.
Most EVs I've driven, they understeer. You know, you try and drive them in that high performance mode, and you get into the corner and they're just heavy and they just give up the ghost. But as you see, we kept giving it more wheel.
We did.
Kept turning, and
so it
very
delivers in spades. I mean, he's trying to give it an honest opinion about the car. We put it on the track in a safe environment. We used the boost button at their one stage too. I mean, the acceleration's just, you know, 0 to 3 seconds, like whoosh, let's go. It's quite deliberative, just so linearly smooth.
Yeah, but all EVs will do that. And
I know, but
once you've done that 2 or 3 times, you still need the thing to handle. And
yeah, but you've got to get in the corner.
It's a ripper, isn't it?
Yeah, so, and of course, Brembo brakes as on the car, but the style and the look of the car, as I said, you know, like it delivers in spades. I mean, with the scissor doors, we've got all the things that we talked about. Brembo brakes. There's a lot of thought and safety going into the car as well. We talked about the dash and what you can do with that, but all the safety modes, the comfort modes, all the autonomous driving features the car also has as well. And again, at $128,000, I think it's exceedingly good value. Each showcase we're trying to do to review a car and bring it to the market, it's important we do it in an environment we drive it on the road every day, but also look at the safety angle of it and then bring it to a track facility such as what Paul has here at Norwell to show you the other side of what the car is and the performance side of it and what it's actually doing. Is it going to deliver? You know, and that's what we're really talking about. Is it going to deliver what people are thinking they're buying and investing in? Is it going to be safe for them? Is it going to deliver the experience they're looking to buy? And I think, you know, based on what you've just said, and you'd say the same, I would imagine, that, you know, it just does what it does and does it well.
Yeah, and like as I said, I've driven a lot of EVs. That handles beautifully, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to sit in. Everything's where you want it to be. A lot of thought gone into it. So,
it's not rattly either. But when I say that's not uncomfortable, it's a Grand Tourer. So again, we say it's comfortable to drive.
It's a nice ride, mate.
It's a nice ride,
and for that sort of dough, you know, shit, I might have to buy one.
When you sign.
Don't let your missus drive it, you'll probably end up having to get one.
But anyway, look, another showcase out here at Norwell, so thank you. We'll see you next time for our 3rd show, and appreciate you logging in and, or what we call, zoning in, zooming in, connecting in, tuning into our show. So thanks again, everyone.